Determine whether the graph is that of a function by using the vertical line test. If it is, use the graph to find A, domain and range, B, the intercepts, if any, C, any symmetry with respect to the x-axis, y-axis, or origin. Now, first of all, is this guy a function?
Yeah.
Yes, because he passes the vertical line test. What is his domain? Yeah. See, the arrows keep going here and here. So on the x values, it's going to go from negative infinity to infinity. So it's all real numbers. And on the y values, what is it going to be? Does not cross the x-axis. It's going to be 0 to infinity. Should remind you of the exponential function. Comes down, rides along the x-axis. So it does not include 0 to infinity. And x-intercepts, are there any? Does it cross the x-axis? No. Y-intercept. Is there a y-intercept? Yeah, right there. And it looks like it's x equals 0, y equal 1. Is it symmetric with respect to the x-axis, the y-axis, or the origin? Well, if it's symmetric to the x-axis, I would see this graph down below, right? Y-axis, I would see this up thing on the other side, right? Right? Origin, it should be down here. So is there any graph down here? No. So does it have any symmetry at all? No. So this guy, is he a function?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Does he pass the vertical line test? You take a vertical line, only intersects the graph in one place. So the answer is yes. See, if it were no, we would be done. Would be nice, but no. Domain. Domain starts where? Negative pi to plus pi. So I'm going to use interval notation. It's a solid dot. So it's square bracket, negative pi, pi, square bracket. Now the range, remember I'm coming up the y-axis, and it looks like I'm going to hit negative 1. Then I see graph, 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 and then I don't see any graph after 1. So it looks like it's negative 1 to 1. Negative 1 to 1, and let's see, I think that's the sine function.
Wait, doesn't it include 1?
Yes, it does, thank you. I was too worried about what my 1 looked like. Which tells me I'm probably worried about the wrong thing, huh? Because I didn't want it to appear to look like it was a 7. There. X-intercepts. Well, it crosses the x-axis here, here, and here. So it looks like it is, and I usually ask you to write them as coordinate points. It looks like it is negative pi, 0, 0, 0, and I'm going to use this line down here, pi, 0. What about y-intercept? We got a twofer, don't we? 0, 0. What about symmetry? Origin, yeah. Symmetry, it looks like it's pretty clear when you look at a graph.